The simple fact is, success is going to cost us a great deal of pain. No pain, no gain. I've learned this from everything that I went through in life, and it all started, you know, obviously I play sports, so I learned a lot from my coaches, but just life in general, you're going to have to take pain. And as much as you're trying to avoid it, that's exactly what you need most of the time. Most of the time, we need pain. We need to go through some suffering. We need to go through some growth because you grow through what you go through. Now, I'm not sitting back advising people to just go through unnecessary pain, but don't avoid pain. Don't avoid the risks. Don't avoid the losses. Don't avoid the uncomfortness of doing things you're not familiar with and understanding that in the beginning you're going to fail. You might even fail miserably. People are going to knock you. People are not going to want to support you. Oftentimes, yes, they are worried about your well being, but sometimes people don't want to see you become successful. They understand that even if you have a small chance of doing something on a scale that they want to but are not attempting to as what you're doing, they're going to try to bring you down back to their level because it makes them extremely uncomfortable that you're willing to step out there into no man's land, or you're just willing to step out there and take risks that's not so conventional or normal within society. But that's the whole thing about society. You have to take a little bit here and there of what you think is valuable and what you think is not valuable. And oftentimes you have to build that life that you want. You're going to have to step outside your comfort zone. Building the life you want requires you to use tools that people don't use to build the life that they want. Your house is not going to be built like their house. Your foundation is going to be stronger than theirs. It might take you longer, but yours is going to be stronger because you're not trying to go fast, or you're not trying to necessarily worry about speed. You're trying to worry about efficiency. And a lot of people can talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? That's what it's all about. Can you put yourself in an uncomfortable spot? Can you grow? Can you learn? Can you adapt? This is what it's all about. The mindset that you're going to need, you're not born with that mindset. You build it. When we say go hard, when we say take pain, when we say struggle to learn how to be the person or become the person you need to be to build the lifestyle that you want, to achieve the things you want, you're going to go through a lot of pain and suffering. You're going to go through a lot of uncomfortable situations. You're going to do some things that people are going to say insane, but once you continuously do it and you're getting better, you've gotten better through consistency, you're going to be able to do it with ease. Maybe that's how they're going to see it. It's still going to be hard, but you've done it so many times that what's hard to them, you make look easy, but you're just better at it than everybody else who haven't practiced. So it's the same thing with success and whatever it is you want to do. It's the same thing at achieving what you want to achieve. People are going to hate. Haters are broke. They're watching you. They're not making money. They're not getting better. They're not achieving anything. They're blaming everybody, and they're finding something to blame. That's why they're blaming you. They're finding something to hate. That's why they hate you. They're finding something to use to cope because they can't cope with the fact that they suck. And whoever raised them or taught them that they're special, no, you're not. You're not shit because you haven't done anything. You haven't even went through pain. How you special? People that are special, they took pain. The professionals are special. They lost more than the rookie has ever tried. You understand what I'm saying? That's just some reality for your ass. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter what your mother told you, what your father told you, what your neighbor next door told you, what you're telling yourself. It's all bullshit. You're going to have to go through everything they didn't go through to get to where you want to be. And at the end, they're going to sit there and applaud you and give you a hug and tell you they always knew you can do it. They believed in you. But at the same time, you're the only person that actually believed in you. That's the reality of this. That's the reality of success. I won't give a damn. You're trying to be a doctor, a lawyer. They may get behind that because it's conventional, and then they can go and brag to people that you've achieved something that everybody can't achieve because becoming a doctor is hard, becoming a surgeon is hard. But at the end of the day, they might even second guess that shit because they possibly don't believe you can do it, or they don't want to see you go through the pain and suffering. For you who don't know, to become a doctor, it takes a long time. It takes a lot of studying, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of practice. And most of them end up being in the hospital for a long time. They work a lot of hours. Yeah, they make money, but they work a lot of hours. So if you're not willing to do anything you want to do as if someone who has to put in a lot of hours to become good at their profession, then you might as well quit right now. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter who you hate. And if you're a hater, you definitely might as well give up because no hater will succeed. If you're hating on other people's success, there's no way you'll become successful. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what I think. It just goes from you not ever putting in effort to yourself to you only putting in effort hating on someone else. And if you're not putting in effort for yourself to become better, how the hell are you going to achieve anything? You're too busy being great at hating because that's all you've done. You become an elite hater because you practice being a hater every day. You know, in my language, I'm going to just call you a peasant. Just how it is. You know, we got too much peasantry going on. Never be a hater. And for the haters out there, just become successful. They want to fucking off themselves like dumbasses because that's what they waste their time doing. So we're just going to call them dumbasses. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care how they feel. Fuck their feelings. Life doesn't care about how you feel. Some of you idiots have been in the comment section saying you're going to try to beat me to the top. So it took me to say something for you to get on your grind. That says a lot about you. You had to, someone said they don't like me and I don't like them. I don't even know you. You're in the comment section with no profile picture, not even a real name. You see my picture, you see my name. I'm not hiding from anybody or anything. This is what it takes. You got to have a mindset that I don't care about what you think. I don't care about who you are. I'm going to do it my way and I'm going to strive. And you might even call me insane, but that's what it takes for me to get to where I want to be. See, these type of things just prove to me and what I already think, my ideology about life is that we like to run from uncomfortable. We like to run from things that are uncomfortable. We seek comfort through everything. The brain is wired like that, but you can alter that shit. You can, they call it life hacks. You can go against what's normal. You can go against what your brain wants to do because you understand, even though that's what it wants to do, it's not what you want to do because it's not of benefit. You can do that. It's just going to take effort. It's going to take you going through the acceptance of risk. It's going to take you going through the acceptance of pain. It's going to take you going through shit that don't make sense. But if you just keep going, it'll make sense in the end. See, people don't want to see you achieve things. You may end up becoming a person that don't believe you can achieve things. So whether they don't want to see you do it or not, you've already convinced yourself that you shouldn't do it or you can't do it because this is how the human brain works when it's trying to avoid uncomfortness. You have to go right into that motherfucker. Look your fear, look your uncomfortness right in the face and say, I'm going to do this every day. It doesn't matter what's going on in society. Your problems more than likely come from you, not society, not President Trump, not President Biden, not no damn immigrant, not no damn food stamps, not no damn welfare. You fucked up because of you. You understand what I'm saying? It's not your grandmother's fault. It's not your mother's fault. It's not your father's fault. It's your fault. The best way you can approach life, is to fully and utterly accept majority, if not everything in your life is your fault. And moving forward, you have to do everything to make sure you're not the reason why you don't achieve everything. You're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes. That's not going to put you in a position to then blame yourself or give yourself a reason to not make it. If you quit, if you give up, if you walk away, if you tap out, if you say, I can't do this anymore, it's not working. This guy over here is doing this. This girl over here is doing this. How is this woman at the top? How is this man made it already? How did he do it in 2 months and I've been doing it for 2 years? So what? Keep going. You have your moment. That person had their moment when it was their time. Some people's time comes quicker than everybody else. Some people's time come later than everybody else. Some people's time come at the same damn time. You know who don't have a time at all? The people that don't even try. If you don't try, you automatically failed. If you gave up, you automatically failed. If you're using somebody else's opinion and making it your reality, you definitely failed. So at the end of the day, what am I saying? Fuck your feelings as a person. Fuck everybody else's feelings. Fuck your opinions. Fuck their opinions. It's facts only. It's consistent effort only. Doesn't matter how you feel. If you're broke, it's your fault. Doesn't matter how you feel. If she don't like you, get over it. Doesn't matter how you feel. If you're not where you want to be, work towards it. It doesn't matter how you feel. If you're tired, do it anyway. If you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. It doesn't matter how you feel. Consistency, that grind, the grit, the effort. Behind the scenes, trust me, I'm still pulling 80 hours. It may not be the 80 hours I was doing when I was working 2 jobs, but I'm putting in work doing other things because I know this is the blueprint. I'm gonna have to outwork everybody. I'm gonna have to put myself through uncomfortness, possibly for the rest of my life. New levels, new devils. It's never gonna end, but I feel alive doing this. I feel alive chasing something, so long as it's not illegal and so long as it's not women. I feel alive trying to get around people that's doing better than me. I feel alive trying to achieve a level that people possibly think no one can achieve, or I can't achieve, or they can't achieve, or I shouldn't be able to achieve. I feel alive going after that. Because if I fail, the process was what was important anyway. It's not the destination. It's the continuation of achieving. It's the continuation of believing. It's the continuation of growth. It's the continuation of uncomfortness and becoming more and more comfortable being uncomfortable. It's the continuation of realizing where I'm at versus where I've come from and how I can continue to go further so long as I don't stop. That's what's giving me the drive. That's what's giving me the go ahead. That's what's giving me the just do it. That's what's giving me the doesn't matter how I feel, I'm going to get it done. I might not get it done today, but I'm going to get it done. That's what's giving me the drive to stay disciplined. That's what's put me in the position where I am now. It doesn't matter who's in a better position. It doesn't matter who's in a far less position. What position am I in? How did I get to where I'm at? It's the work. It's the grind. It's not luck. The harder you work, the luckier you get. But to get lucky, you have to work. To get lucky, you have to do it. If you want to get lucky and win the lotto, you have to play the lotto, right? It's the same shit applies to life. If you want to get lucky and get the girl, you got to go put in the work to talk to the girl. She has to kind of like you still, but you don't find that out unless you go talk to her. And if she's not showing interest, walk away. If you lose the lottery, walk away. If this not working out, but you didn't want to do it anyway, walk away. But if this not working out and this is what you want to do, keep going. If you walked up to her and she's showing interest, you might have not said what you wanted to because you got a little nervous. But if she's still showing interest, ask her for a number. Keep pursuing. You understand what I'm saying? You have to pick and choose. But at the end of the day, all I'm trying to emphasize is you have to put the work in. It's not going to go, oh, I feel like it, or I want it to. That's not going to be enough. Normal is not enough for the people that want to be extremely successful. It's not enough. What your mother and father want you to do, that's not enough. What you think you should do is not enough. What you hope should happen, it's not going to work. What you think is going to happen, fuck what you think. It is what it is. When I say this, understand this, guys, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm trying to get you to fully understand and listen. While you're at that job you hate, do it anyway. While you're uncomfortable that girl rejected you, accept it, move on. Get better anyway. While you don't want to hit the gym today, go anyway. While you don't want to eat your chicken breasts and vegetables and white rice or whatever you eat, do it anyway. While you don't want to only eat protein today and fast because you're not working out, so you need to keep your calories low to stay lean, do it anyway. If you don't want to go to sleep early, you're going to go to sleep anyway. If you don't want to wake up early, you're going to wake up anyway. If you don't want to go have that conversation with your boss for a raise because you feel you deserve it, because you've been putting in work and your statistics show, do it anyway. If you have something that's successful outside of your 9 to 5 and it's paying you 2-3 times more than your 9 to 5, but you're scared to quit your job, quit it anyway. But understand, now all you have is your business, your side hustle that you've grown to make 2-3 times more than your job. Do it anyway, because now if you keep the same formula, you'll just grow. So it's the growth, it's the process, not the destination. You're not done yet. Hell, you're not gonna be done until you're dead anyway, but you get what I'm saying. It's the growth that got you to the point where your side hustle is making 2-3 times more than your 9 to 5. Okay, now you can afford to quit your 9 to 5. At some point now it's getting in the way. Quit. Do it anyway. You know, it's uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable working your job and still doing your side hustle. Now it's gonna be uncomfortable just doing your side hustle collectively as if you was working your job and doing your side hustle. So you're not doing your side hustle for 4 or 5 hours anymore. You might do it for 7, 8 now, but you're gonna make sure it's efficient work. Do it anyway. You don't want to tell your parents, hey, I dropped out of college, but I'm successful at doing this. Tell them anyway. Do it anyway. Fuck it, what's gonna happen? You're not gonna die, we're not on trial. You didn't commit a crime, you're not on death row. You're not trying to go out there and take a knife to a gunfight. You're just stepping into no man's land. What I mean by no man's land is everybody around you that's human, they are in uncharted territory, but you've been thriving there. You started from 0, now you may be at 5. You're trying to get to 20, 25, 50, but pay attention to this. You started at 0 and you're at 5. How did you get to 5? The consistent work. you're gonna keep doing the same shit moving forward. Doesn't matter what grandma think. Doesn't matter what your neighbor think. Doesn't matter what your boss think. Doesn't matter what Linville think. What the fuck are you gonna do? It doesn't matter what you think or feel. It's what you're gonna do. So wake up and get that shit done, man. Stay focused. Keep going. Don't stop now. I'm not gonna stop. Every time you see me and you hear me talk, I'm telling you to keep fucking going. I'm trying to see you motherfuckers on the other side with me. It's plenty for us all to eat. I'm not being greedy, but I'm not taking no or some bullshit mindset as an excuse. I don't want you around me. I don't even want you watching this video. Get your ass up and let's get to work every fucking day. If that's not how you moving, stay the fuck away from me. I don't want to inherit your same mindset. I want the shit I got going on already, and I want to keep getting better. Let's get this work, man.